Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and everybody else that's watching. My name is Pauline Cordiner, and I am a storyteller from Aberdeen in the northeast of Scotland. Now, the local primary school, Camehill Primary, their primary 2 classes this term are looking at the human body, and they're also looking at teamwork. And here is a story which just happens to involve both of those things. Way back, at the beginning of time, humans did not walk the earth. There was the sea, the land, the sky above. There were animals, birds, insects, fish in the oceans, but no humans. What there was, however, was a few body parts all wandering about. There were eyes, ears, nose, mouth, head, stomach, arms, and legs. And one day, stomach did what stomach does best. Stomach grumbled. "Oh, I'm so hungry," said stomach. "I need to go and catch something to eat." Ears were nearby and they said, "Oh, I heard you say that. You're not wrong. It would be really nice to have something tasty." Mouth licked her lips. "Oh, yes, it would be great to have something to eat." And they all sat and they all thought, what would they like to eat? Maybe you can have a think about what you would like to eat. But sooner or later, ears said, "Do you hear that? Do you hear that? I hear something rumbling." And right enough, there were the hoofbeats of a deer that was running past. A nose sniffed. Yes, I can smell it. It's an animal. It's an animal we could hunt for food." And eventually eyes blinked and saw it. It was thundering past, and eyes said, "Yes, I see it. There it goes." Well, immediately legs started to run, to chase the animal, to chase and chase and chase. And, well, what's the point of being able to chase after an animal if you can't hunt it? And soon legs returned to the rest of the body parts who were all sitting around, quite confused, and said, "This isn't working." Soon someone else spoke, Brain, and Brain said, "I have been thinking. What if we all work together? If we work together as a team, perhaps we could catch the animal for some food." "That is a brilliant idea," said Mouth. And soon they were all working together. And once again, Ears could hear the approach of the deer, and Nose could smell the deer and said, "It's coming, it's coming." And then Eyes said, "Oh, there it is. I see. There it goes. Now Legs, chase the deer." And the legs chased the deer round in a great wide circle and back towards where the other body parts were waiting. And Arms, who happened to have a bow and arrow, was waiting. And Arms fired the arrow, and the deer was dead. And all the body parts stood around saying, "Great." And Brain said, "I can't wait to eat my deer." "Hang on," said Ears. "If I hadn't heard that deer coming in the first place, we wouldn't have killed it here right now." And Nose said, "Excuse me, I was the one that smelt it coming." And Eyes said, "But if it hadn't been for me watching, how would the Arms have known which direction to shoot the arrow?" And Legs said, "I was the one that chased it." And of course Arms was there, holding the bow and arrow, saying, "I shot the deer. I deserve to eat it." Well, they all bickered, they all argued, they went on and on and on until eventually they make so much noise that the great creator heard them. The great creator came down and saw all the body parts gathered around and said, "What is the problem?" And they explained. Belly, stomach grumbled, "Well, if I hadn't said I was hungry in the first place, nobody else would have had the idea of eating this delicious deer." And the creator smiled. And they raised their hands and said, "I have an idea. You all work together as a team to catch the deer. How about I put you all together for all time?" And the creator picked up the mouth and the nose and the eyes and the ears, put the brain in its place, the arms and hands in its place, the stomach and the legs and the feet in its place. And there was created for the first time the first human being. So there you are. There are many, many stories of where the first humans came from. Maybe you know some. And I hope you liked that story. And I hope you'll come back for another story sometime soon. If you'd like to hear more stories like this, you can follow me, Pauline Cordiner, a Scottish storyteller, on Facebook or on YouTube. There's also Tag Team Tales, and there's also the World Storytelling Cafe, where you can hear stories featured from storytellers all around the world. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.